I'm Barbara Gray, and I've been experimenting with drinking less, and it turns out I'm just a cunt.
I'm Brandy Posey, and I've started telling people I got married and had kids in a previous life, so I don't need to do it this time. Yeah, that's why.
I'm Tess Barker, and bad news, these shorts are too small. Good news, apparently it's possible to orgasm for 2 hours.
And this is Lady to Lady.
Can you keep a secret? Neither can we.
We got Barbara, Brandy, and of course Big Tess. We got a show for everyone that's the fucking best. Come on, baby, it's time to hang out with your favorite ladies. Ladies and ladies, ladies and ladies.
Hi, guys. Before we get started, we have a pretty exciting announcement for all of you guys.
We do. We are starting a Patreon page, which is really cool because it means that you are going to be able to have access to even more Lady to Lady content.
Yep.
And you can go check it out right now. You know, it's kind of a soft opening right now. And you can go check out the page.
It's at patreon.com/lady2lady, lady, T-O, lady. And you'll see all different tiers. We have awesome things happening at $1, $5, and $10. And then we're going to be updating that throughout the week. You'll hear all about it next week, too. But we just wanted to get you guys started. If you have a minute, if you don't have a Patreon, go sign up, become familiar with the site. Feel free to become a patron this week. And you'll hear more about it next time.
Yay. All right. Enjoy, Nicole.
Enjoy the show.
Bye.
Yeah! Late show.
Late show. Well, it's not that late.
Yeah. It's the early. It's the beginning of late. It's the early part of late.
I was trying to ramp us up into the episode.
It's the Late Show with Tess Barker, Barbara Gray, Brandy Posey. Sorry, I was gonna let you guys do it, and then I was like, I started doing this voice. I should just roll with it.
No, I was just downplaying it by doing the. Well, let's explain everything.
Okay.
So we're in a glam cave.
So we're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
And we've hosted it for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 years. You guys have listened to us talk for a long time.
Where's this going?
An hour a week when you download it on your iPhone, which you buy with money.
Or not their iPhone.
Or their Android. Or their...
Okay, all right. Let's bring our guest on.
Jesus Christ.
Do you guys have anything else to add before we
It's the Late Show.
get started?
I don't think so.
She has a cool podcast coming out new that we're going to talk about. Nicole Aimee Schreiber. Hi.
I feel like I should have a joke too.
No.
No.
Okay,
I
that's
mean,
your
you can
thing.
say one if
Don't
you
feel like
want.
you
No, I'm not gonna. It's fine. Hi guys,
Hi.
how we doing?
Good.
We're doing good.
We were talking to you before we started about your new podcast.
Yeah, I have a podcast. By the way, I love this lady cave.
Thank you.
Yes, we call it the Glam Cave.
Yeah.
I
That's
really,
fun.
really, really like it. I love that you have man cave elements in it,
Yeah.
but it's just very ladied out.
Well, a man isn't here sometimes.
Yeah, I do share it. My fiance also has a podcast. It's about sports.
Okay.
So that's his stuff.
All right, that's his touch.
Yeah.
but it's a lot of feminine energy in here.
Exactly. And I love it because he does periscopes and stuff during football season. So it'll be like pictures of the quarterback. And then my Beyonce feminist photo is always in the shot.
I love it.
And that's what we're all about.
And then just like a touch of Christmas decorations.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
It's a garage.
It's pretty exciting.
It's good stuff. I like it a
Yeah.
lot.
Thank you.
Is it organized well? You just came from a job organizing stuff. Does this feel like an organized space?
I could organize the shit out of this. I do personal organizing as my side hustle. Plug if anyone needs my work. Yeah, it's organized decently well. I mean, I could really
There's
light it
always,
up in
you can
here.
always
I would love
take it up,
that.
kick it up a notch.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I love it so much. I have OCD, so my side hustle is
Yeah, it must
the
be really
most,
satisfying.
Oh, it's tremendously satisfying. I worked today with someone I haven't worked with yet. We're kind of like a crew of people who like organize people's houses, and the woman at one point looked over at me when I was in the closet organizing.
Mhm.
And she's like, Nicole, you're really quiet in there, because I'm never quiet. And I was like, I'm just taking a moment to admire my work right now. Because I had color coordinated, and not only color coordinated, but like I reorganized the closet. So I organized it by like pants color coordinated, t-shirts color coordinated, long sleeve shirt color coordinated, jackets color coordinated, shoes color coordinated. Not only color coordinated, but like season for the shoes, like open toe, closed toe, like heel, flats, like everything. And it was just, it was orgasmic.
So where do you start? Like when you're looking, like what does your brain do first when you're trying to organize some shit?
I categories. So, I mean, I like to talk to the person, whoever I'm organizing, it's like, what is the flow of your life? When it comes to closets, It's like, well, we're in LA, so it's basically kind of like one season all year round, and you'll have like an area that's cold clothes. So you'll kind of keep those on one side, and you kind of keep those separate, depending on how big the closet is. It's all a matter of like closet. Some people have closets that are really small, so they have to put things in storage. So I basically teach people how to put things in storage, and then they just rotate in and out when they need it. Otherwise, if you have enough space, you try to put bulky things in drawers when it's cold, so you just get them out of the way. I like underbed storage. God, my OCD is coming alive right now.
Your eyes are tingling. Your eyes are so
very
wide.
I need this in my life.
This is
this is so enjoyable for me. But yeah, I mean, color, I like to coordinate. Like my personal closet, the way I have it is I have piles of clothing on top of like hanging racks. So I have a shelf that goes around the top of my closet, and then there's hanging racks. I have a walk-in closet. It is the best. Like I pay more for my room just because of the walk-in closet
Wait, so what
factor.
do you mean piles on hanging? Like,
Okay, so there's the hanging racks in the closet, and then I had them install a shelf that runs along the top of the hanging rack. So basically, everything that hangs, I hang jeans. Some people don't hang jeans. I like to hang jeans.
Why?
Just because I can see them better. Because when it's folded up, no, but it's you know what? You're asking the right questions. You're asking the right questions. I respect that. I like hanging because when it comes to jeans, when they're folded up, you don't know what the leg opening's like. So it's like, is it a skinny leg? Is it a boot leg? Is it taper?
how many jeans? I have 2 pairs of jeans.
Oh, I used to work in the denim industry. I have so many jeans. Yeah.
I know. I have 2 that might fit me at any given moment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have 2 that fit me at any given moment. There's other ones there. Depending on the weight fluctuation, I could have anywhere from 2 jeans. Like right now, I'm at the high end of things. So I have like 3 jeans. And then there's even higher. I have like 2 and even in higher zone. And then I have like about 5 pounds from now, I'll be back into the bulk.
That's what I should separate my closet into. Like this 5 pounds areas where I can actually wear.
When it comes to my pants, that's how I have my pants set up. And then I have pants, so it's like, I probably have 20 pairs of pants total for everything from jeans to like trousers, like just whatever array of pants I have. So those are kind of in one area. And then I have a lot of button-up shirts. Because mainly for auditions and because I want to be a boy. So I have my button-up shirt area, and then I have that color coordinated.
Oh yeah.
And then I have tank tops that are hanging color coordinated, and then I have like dressier shirts color coordinated, and then on top I hang my nice tanks, my dressy tanks.
Okay.
that are like a silky fabric.
Yeah, that's what you've got to hang those.
Pro tip: get those velvety thin hangers.
I just got those.
I know, but they're the biggest space saver.
I hate
It's incredible, and they also don't warp your clothes really. Some hangers, like depending on how boxy they are, they can like kind of like blow out the shoulders of your whatever it is you're hanging.
Oh, okay.
I don't hang all sweaters because it can sometimes fuck up. You can now get sweater hangers that are sloped, so it won't put holes or dents in your sweaters. And then all of my t-shirts are in piles. I have like casual t-shirts, I have like dressier t-shirts, I have t-shirts that I've cut up, like this is one of my cut up t-shirts, so I have a cut up t-shirt pile. I have my American Apparel t-shirt pile, which is deep.
Wait, so you're saying pile like they're stacked on top of one each.
Stacked on top of
so
one
when
another.
you take one out, you like take one neatly from the pile and the pile stack. I can't do this.
Yeah, that right off the bat would just be a horde of dirty laundry on the top of my closet.
Yeah.
Did you work a lot of retail and you're good at folding? Like, or do you?
I had one retail job in college.
Okay.
I'm not great at folding.
Okay.
But I'm quick enough. Like if you saw the way I folded, you'd be like, you're not. It's like a shitty job. Like I can make it nice if I want to. I don't really care. The pile is neat enough that you would look at it and you wouldn't be like, this girl's got a serious case of OCD. But it's neat enough for me that it's like, if you held a gun to my head and were like, where's this thing in your room? I'd be like, right this way. I know where everything everything has its space. Everything has its space.
Nice. Everything
has its area. Everything's organized.
Awesome.
But yeah, so that's my room.
Wow, that's great.
But yeah, I love organizing.
I need that.
And it's nice that I can get paid for it sometimes.
But
I really do have OCD. So it actually it's a very therapeutic side hustle to have.
Yeah. Do you
Makes
feel like it presents less in like your non-work life because you kind of work it out at work?
Yeah, totally.
So
today I feel really good right now. I feel very satiated. Like
Nice.
my mind is just this crazy tumultuous, thinking of thoughts again and again and again. And by the end of the day, when I'm done like organizing something, I'm like, oh, we're good. Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. And unpacking a house is really fun for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
It totally sounds satisfying. Like,
Yeah, that
I
makes sense to
completely
me.
see that.
Yeah.
So
After
your
is
house,
satisfying.
though, like, is your house like very well put together in your place?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
If you came into my house, you'd be like, what are you doing? Like, who lives here? Like, it's impeccable.
I can't
It's
imagine.
so
It's so
clean.
funny because I've gone through so many cycles where I'm like, I get rid of a bunch of shit and I organize everything. It looks like it stays like that for a day. I
Yeah.
just cannot. It won't stay that way ever. I think it is in need of like living chaos type shit that I have or whatever it is, but I cannot keep it that way.
Yeah.
If I ever got it there, it would never stay there.
Well, it's the sort of thing where it's like anytime I organize, like I did a girl's kitchen pantry and like her whole kitchen area recently. And I was basically like, I'm like, what is the flow of your life in your kitchen? Like, what are you doing when you're in the kitchen? Like, are you cooking? When you are cooking, what are you cooking? So it's a matter of like figuring out what needs to be the most easily accessible and making it easily accessible. So it's the same thing in your room where it's like, what are you accessing the most in your closet? What are you accessing the most in your drawers? Like making that as easy as possible to get to. Because of the way I am with my, my pile of t-shirts, I know that when there's a t-shirt that I want, I will lift the pile, I will take the t-shirt out and I will very gently put it back. I know that I will do that. But if you were my client and that's not something you're going to do, I would be like, all right, let's think of a whole new t-shirt strategy because my t-shirt strategy might not work for you. Maybe hanging t-shirts is the thing, but do you have the closet space to do that?
Yeah.
Sometimes people just do really well with clothing bins. I like to do clothing bins. Jessica Michelle Singleton, I did her closet.
Right.
I gave her clothing bins.
Yeah.
Because I was like, she's a messy, tumultuous person. So I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna corral you.
I got clothing
This
bins
is
in
your
my
t-shirt
closet
bin.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. So it's like
Love
some people need clothing bins. But then for me, it's like, will you be okay with wearing a wrinkly t-shirt all the time?
Yes.
So that's fine. So then you're okay.
Yeah. Just throw it in the dryer for 5
Yeah,
seconds.
throw it in the
That's
dryer.
fine.
Yeah. But some people don't have access to a quick dryer visit.
Oh,
So
true,
it's
true,
like, so it just depends on like what you have in your life. And anyways, the moral of the story is if anybody wants me to come over and organize their closet, I will gladly do so.
Yeah, that's
sold.
pretty nice.
I have friend rates and I have referral rates and then I have new client rates.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
noted.
I genuinely love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's and I just love the idea of like you had to like your brain was just doing something like you purposing something for your brain that's like
Yeah.
enjoyable, makes you
Totally.
money and calms you down. I think that's
Totally.
just like a good inspirational thing to do in general.
Yeah. It's super, super soothing for me. There's this book, I can't remember the name of it, but it's about like reducing the clutter in your life.
Marie
and like
Kondo.
maybe. It's about like
Yeah.
just getting rid of everything. And
Yeah.
like
We tried that.
for me, it's like if you went in my closet, you'd be like, you have so much clothes. And it's like, well, I have the room to have so much clothes. So it doesn't like stress me out that I have so much clothes. Like if I didn't have that room, I would downsize. So for me, it's not necessarily getting rid of everything in your life and being a minimalist. It's just don't have so much stuff that it's overflowing out of the room or out of the area that you have for that stuff. So for me, it's like, you don't have to throw everything away, but just, like you were saying, Barbara, I'm like, I feel like I was just gesturing at you. I was like, they can't hear me gesturing. You were saying that like you get stuff, you get rid of stuff, you organize, and then you're just like a mess again.
Yeah.
So it's just like, well, it's like, why do you keep being a mess again, even though you're getting rid of stuff? We don't have to answer that, but it's, that's the sort of thing where it's like, I would help you figure that out.
Right.
Ooh.
So it's a lot of psychology too.
We've tried. I paid a lot of therapy to try and figure that out. So who knows? Might just be me, but at some time you just come to accept it. And you're
Yeah.
like, whatever.
I mean, if you're okay with it, then who fucking cares?
Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about like things like my caffeine habit. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even looking to cut down.
I'm not either.
happy with it. I
Yeah.
love it.
I get anxiety when people tell me they're like, I'm cutting back on coffee, and I'm like, why? Why would you?
I
Like,
do
is it-
agree
do you-
at
I
this
was like, do you
point.
feel like your caffeine habit is like that off the rails that you have to like stop having caffeine? Like, I don't understand.
There's
Like, why someone would just.
Like, there's enough things in this world that you do have to cut down on. Coffee, we can drink as much as we want.
I mean, what is your caffeine intake, by the way?
Ideally,
it's
2
a
pots a
boy.
day.
2 pots a day?
Tess
Yeah.
is
Okay, that's
Tess is,
insane. That's insane.
Yeah, in a perfect world, she's at 2 pots a day.
Your blood type is caffeine. Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Exactly, and I'm doing great. I mean, I honestly
As she maniacally laughs and fucking collapses.
Yeah. I just ran a marathon and then
You've tried to cut back on it before, though, right? Or
No, not once in my life have I. No, that's not true. When I was in 8th grade, I gave it up for Lent.
By the way, you're drinking coffee in 8th grade?
Yes.
That's fucking bananas.
I started drinking coffee. By the time I was in junior high, I was straight up addicted to coffee. Like, addicted.
You were just like an old like housewife, just fucking drinking coffee. Were you smoking cigarettes too?
Shortly after.
Oh God! I mean, I remember in college that cigarette, that coffee,
and a
in
cup
the
of
morning,
Dunkin'.
and then you were just like duty time. And then you were on the way to class.
No, my dad used to smoke cigarettes and have coffee, and we would read the paper together and drink coffee. That's how I got into drinking coffee. And then, I mean, I was severely addicted by the time I was in 8th grade. So giving it up for Lent was to this day, I don't know how I did it. I remember like.
Where did you grow up in California?
Yeah.
Is California like a big coffee place?
No, I think it was just me. I mean, I guess it is.
I mean, I feel like if you were
it
from
kind
like
of
the
is.
Pacific Northwest, I'd be like, okay, because I feel like everybody in the Pacific Northwest is like heavily into coffee.
Oh, no, we're not like Seattle at all.
Yeah.
I'm from like the Southern California suburbs. This is before Starbucks.
I feel like coffee shops weren't really a thing until like I don't know, until I was in like high school.
Yeah.
They weren't like everywhere.
Yeah.
As much as they.
We didn't get
yeah.
a Starbucks until high school. Yeah. No,
I remember my first Starbucks.
But then on Easter Sunday, I mean, I remember having such bad caffeine headaches that I was like at Kmart with my friends buying candy and looking at a Frappuccino and my hand shaking and wanting it so bad.
Holy
and I was
shit.
like, you can do 8th grade.
Okay, listen, I don't advocate for cutting back on caffeine, but Tess, maybe, just maybe.
But I love it.
I get that. I totally get that.
You know?
I
But
think
you
it's
drink-
fine. Fuck it.
Exactly.
You drink a lot of it.
Yeah.
If your hand is shaking, if you're not having it, that worries me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can't. The only times I've woken up and not had coffee in my system were when I've been in the hospital.
You, that T-shirt, don't talk to me unless I've had my coffee.
Oh. Yeah.
You wrote that.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. We call it, but Sean calls it the Tess alarm because he knows he doesn't have much time. Like if we're,
He wakes up in the morning in like a frantic state. He's like, get her coffee.
yeah, like I don't ever spend the night somewhere and not know where I'm getting coffee as soon as I wake up. Never. It's the first thing I think about.
First thing I think about when I wake up in the morning,
Do you
I
have, like,
immediately
a
start
backup
planning
plan?
food.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I usually travel like with no dose or something. I mean, like I've
yeah.
never.
Oh, that's
I'm never
crazy.
away from coffee.
Do you like energy drinks? So they just don't
Sure, they'll
get you
do.
like, but you
Yeah.
actually like the taste of coffee. Do you drink it black? I'm assuming.
yes,
Yeah, of
yes,
course you do. Coffee purist.
We need to get a coffee sponsor out here. Fucking
absolutely. If you are listening, Groundworks Coffee,
oh yeah.
Pete's Coffee. I love
Pete's.
Pete's.
That's a
Pete's
good
coffee is damn good.
Actually, my favorite coffee. I get coffee mailed to me from Joshua Tree.
Wow.
The Joshua.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
the whitest thing I've ever said.
Truly
You're like, their
one of the
coffee is
whitest
really good.
sentences you've ever
They
said.
actually cook the coffee in a sound bath
I think they do.
after it's done ayahuasca in the desert. It's super enlightened coffee. It's perfect.
Yeah. So that's my fave.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, one time I drank a whole Traveler by myself.
I don't. What's a traveler?
You know,
Those
from
Starbucks.
yeah, I was working on
That
a
has a handle on it. Yeah.
That travels.
Not intended to be a handle that you put it into your mouth. But
You know that thing that they buy for an entire crew on a film shoot?
Yeah. Crafty?
that thing.
You mean the crafty coffee?
Crafty coffee.
This is what
That
I
has a
mean.
carrying device on the
yourself,
side
right?
for
You
the
were like,
cups.
I have to do
No,
this.
this is
Comes
what I
with
mean when
20
I say
cups?
I
Yeah.
won't be without coffee. I was staying in an Airbnb. They listed on the amenities coffee. I was there for a writing project. I show up. It's a Keurig, which for someone of my
No.
tolerance
Wait,
is
have you had
handle
Nespresso, by the way?
Nespresso? I'm
Nespresso.
registered for it. Absolutely.
The Nespresso machine?
what
Oh
is
my
that?
God.
So good.
It's so
They are
good.
great.
It's fucking bananas.
I don't know what that is.
It's
just makes
it's like a Keurig, but
it's
like on
good.
steroids.
Yeah.
okay.
It's incredible.
It's delicious. Like
Incredible.
top.
I love you so much. I love you the most.
I'm deeply
Nespresso is
uncomfortable.
next level. By the way, an iced Nespresso.
Oh, I bet that's
mama,
good.
it's
How
so good
about
because
you
it's
pour
got
that
the
on
little bit of
ice
foam.
cream?
Yeah, oh, incredible,
All right,
incredible.
we'll be right back. We're taking a moment.
Tess and I,
Gotta take a nap.
we're having a coffee date in the biggest way ever. We should go to the Nespresso bar in Beverly Hills.
In.
I'm
They
taking
let you
out,
sample
girl.
there. PSA.
Okay, I know. Okay.
This is Mirror Universe Adam Pranica here to tell you not to listen to The Greatest Discovery on MaximumFun.org.
This is Mirror Universe Ben Harrison uncharacteristically agreeing with you despite the fact that you are my enemy.
The one thing that you must never do is enjoy our bit of off-season Star Trek Discovery programming, where we talk about the first season of Star Trek Discovery while at the same time unpacking news and information about the upcoming Season 2. So do not tune in and download The Greatest Discovery on MaximumFun.org or wherever you get your podcasts.
And rate it 1 star on Apple Podcasts.
Lady to Lady is supported in part by Away, makers of first-class luggage at a coach price. Away uses high-quality materials while offering a much lower price by cutting out the middleman and selling directly to you. The interior features a patent-pending compression system helpful for overpackers.
Which, as you guys know, I am. And I actually it was perfect. I got an Away, and I got it literally the day before I was leaving. I was just in Texas last week, and it arrived just in time for my trip.
Awesome.
Was this bag a lifesaver? I was flying by the seat of my pants on this trip. I was doing my test stuff. I was investigating some bullshit. I was like on the run, and I needed to pack light. And this was honestly a godsend. It has a built-in charger.
That's amazing.
So dope. Like, the worst thing is when your freaking phone dies on a flight, you can't listen to your podcasts, you land with a dead phone. Mm-hmm. It was like such a relief having it there. It was so well organized. Like, again, you guys know I bring my workout bullshit with me.
Yep.
Yeah, it has a separate bag for your dirty laundry and everything.
That's so smart. I love that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I kept everything nice and tidy. I wasn't flinging. Everything was in one place. I was on the go.
A bag that doesn't make you fling.
A bag that doesn't make you fling. I honestly really, truly love this bag. It was a joy to travel with. It
What
was
color
awesome.
did you get?
Navy blue.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's actually right there.
Oh, it's a nice looking bag.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Ooh, yeah.
And it has those fun spinny wheels on the bottom that you can go in either
That go in,
direction.
like, any direction.
Mhm.
Oh, those make you feel like it's the future, right?
Exactly.
Love those.
I felt very businessy.
Away carry-ons are able to charge all cell phones, tablets, and anything else that's powered on a USB cord. A single charge of the Away carry-on will charge your phone 5 times. There's a lifetime warranty. If anything breaks, they'll fix or replace it for your life. For $20 off a suitcase, visit awaytravel.com/lady and use code LADY at checkout. Hey, it's tour date break time.
Tour date break time.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Yeah, July's almost here, you guys, and I'm going to be all over the place in July. July 7th, picture this, is at the Virgil here in Los Angeles. It's always free. It's always fun. July 12th through the 14th, I'm going to be featuring for Chad Daniels in Bloomington, Indiana at the Comedy Attic. July 17th, I'll be in Asheville, North Carolina, headlining a pretty fun show. July 19th, I'm going to be doing Picture This at the Laughing Skull in Atlanta, Georgia. July 21st, Picture This at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. as part of the District of Comedy Festival. I'll also be opening for Hari Kondabolu earlier that night. Ooh, and actually, that end of that month, I'm going to be in Mesa, Arizona. When the fuck is that? Mesa, Arizona, I'll be there the 27th and the 28th of July. I'll be doing 2 headlining shows each night. Come to those as well. Dates and deeds at brandyposey.com.
And Sauce has its last Pizza Coven show this Friday, the 29th, with all ladies. It's a really fun show. Desano Pizza, 8 p.m. That show is every Friday night, 8 p.m. if you're in Los Angeles. Come check us out. It's the best pizza in LA and the best comics in the country. And I'm also doing Women Crush Wednesdays on July the 18th at the Improv Lab.
Fuck yeah, I am. Sorry. Come to my you can come to my storytelling show, which we're also doing more stand-up at in Vino Veritas in Eagle Rock, California at Colorado Wine Company. Monday is at 8 p.m. Looks like on, July 24th, I have Put Your Hands Together at UCB. Come see me there. Do another fun stuff in July in LA mostly, so follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, follow all of us on Twitter. We love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Hey, we're back on Lady to Lady. I'm Brandy.
I'm Babs.
I'm Tess.
We're with Nicole Aimee Schreiber.
Hi.
We were talking about Mother Earth. So in the song It's Raining Men, it's all like, God bless Mother Nature, she's a woman too. And it's about how she also can't find a man. And I'm like, this is so sad. Even Mother Nature can't find a man.
Yeah, because it's like Beyonce, who's on our level.
Exactly. That is
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can only date what's on your level, and if there's not a lot on your level, I was just talking to somebody about this. Like, celebrities have to date celebrities.
Kind of.
Like, who else are they gonna like identify with?
Yeah, I mean, you do find like, I think George Clooney did well.
I think there's a lot of celebrities dating non-celebs.
But
think it
somebody
would
that's
be
like
tough.
you have to be highly good at your field, I think.
Yeah.
You're not going to date.
Yeah.
You're not going to date just like a schlub.
No.
Although I do love a poor guy. Do you? Oh, God, I love
know,
a
I
guy
still
with
can't
no
get over that.
aspirations.
Yeah.
It's like I can't. I love it so much.
Why?
I have a joke about it, but it really is true. It's like, poor guys don't have much, but they're rich in time. And that's like, that for me is like, I just want a guy who's got like time to hang whenever I want to hang. And it's like rich guys are like doing shit,
That's
like,
true. Yeah, they got a lot of time.
yeah. And it's just like, they got so
Cuddle.
much of it. Like,
Yeah.
and it's like, it's like, I just want a guy who's like, obsessed with me.
I get that.
It's usually why I date guys who are in recovery.
got a lot of time on their hands. They need a new obsession.
Yeah, they need a new
addiction.
obsession. I was like, oh, you thought heroin was going to ruin your life? Oh, you don't even
like-
know.
People in recovery
road
love
cycling.
coffee too.
I know.
Oh boy, we're back on the coffee train.
All right, this is a perfect time to jump into this game of truth or dare.
Okay.
Yeah.
With this random list that I found.
Okay. So these are all truth questions, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we could try dares. I don't know how that'll translate to radio,
Okay, yeah.
but
Um,
every dare, I always loved truth or dare because you guys know I love dares, and I think I was just because I was like, I'll get naked.
I'm a dare person. I'll get naked. I don't give a fuck.
Because
Yeah.
once you've just accepted that you'll get naked, you're invincible. You're
yeah.
like, hit me up, I'll do it.
I don't have fear of nudity or death. I'll do anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm afraid of death, but not nudity.
Yeah. I had a nudist for a mom, so.
Oh,
nudity is-
really?
yeah.
Oh,
I grew
so
up
do
in
you
a
have a
house.
lot of nudists at your house?
No, it wasn't like my mom's not like a nudist colony person.
She's a nude mom.
Unless you consider our family a colony, but she was just naked like a lot.
Yeah.
Were you naked?
No, I mean I am now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty naked. If I'm home, I'm naked.
Yeah.
My roommate made rules though. She was like, just don't be naked in the kitchen. This is the only place you're not allowed to be naked.
That's valid.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
fun doing
fair.
the sneak though. Like when you have to go get something,
Uh-huh,
you're like, I'm just
totally.
gonna see how far.
Yeah, yeah.
if
Oh, I
anyone
love
catches
it.
me.
My thing is I don't care if she catches me. Her big thing is like just because I have a full bush, she's always
Yeah.
like, Nicole, you have so much pubic hair, it's gonna fall off somewhere.
Oh, man.
Just don't be naked
yeah.
in the kitchen.
That's
She's
a
like,
good
I don't want
call.
pubes in the kitchen.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I'm
it's a
like,
pubes
okay,
issue.
yeah.
It's not a naked
It's a
issue.
pube. Yeah, she's
You
like,
just need a little
fair.
hairnet.
yeah, she's.
There you go.
That's a fucking brilliant. Brilliant. Oh my God, that's exactly what I need.
Pop two legs through
I
both
guess
sides.
then you're not
pull
really
it
that
on
naked.
up.
But
Oh my God, I feel like the chef at a nudist colony probably has one.
Oh, for
I
sure.
hope so.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Oh,
Yeah, we
you
should get
just
one of
blew my
these.
mind.
It could be like a little
Blew my fucking mind.
cheesecloth. Yeah.
A cheesecloth.
Yes, pull it on that.
Ew, the pubes would just stick through the.
So it can breathe, but it's not going anywhere.
but it'll strain out anything else.
oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
Great.
Oh, so funny.
Perfect.
I'm
I
just
don't
picturing
think-
myself
yeah.
with a hairnet on my pussy now.
I've lived in this house with. I don't think I've seen anybody naked. I think me and Whitney saw each other like half naked once, but that's it.
Yeah.
In 10 years of living in a house, never.
That's impressive.
That's very impressive.
I just, from drinking a lot, have seen a lot of my friends naked. Have I seen you naked?
Mm,
No.
I saw your boob.
You saw my
your
boob.
boob.
You
in
guys
the
saw my
ghost
boob.
costume.
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, that'll happen.
We were filming a sketch and my tit popped out.
Oh, that's fun. You're like, nice titty.
I remember the last
costume.
time when I was at the Ace Hotel with Whitney, we were like drunk and we were getting ready to go swimming, and I came out with my bathing suit. My boobs were just out, and she was like, "You're not ready to go swimming."
If I had big boobs, I would be out of control. I would have my boobs out all the time.
You think that, but it's not how it goes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
lot.
not-
I don't know. I've dreamt about having big boobs my entire life. It's all
Yeah.
I've ever wanted. And like I just feel like I would be such a different person if I had big boobs.
Just get a fake boob bra.
I don't like fake boob. Like this is a
But the thing is,
this is a padded bra right now.
Okay.
And it's like I'm like, "Oh, this is great." But I'm like always like I want like really really big because I want cleavage boobs.
Right.
Like if
Right,
you like I don't
right.
have like this is like
See, the thing is, I hate showing cleavage.
yeah,
I hate it.
really.
It's,
Yeah, I don't
it's
really
just
like it
not
either.
Fun attention. It's not really.
Yeah, it comes from everywhere. You can't control it. It's like
Yeah, like
people
I don't
say
mind
shitty
showing
stuff
off
to
how
you.
big my
Yeah,
boobs are,
all
but
the
the
time.
attention from actual cleavage is
Yeah.
so not. It's
and
not
the
fun.
creep factor goes up like 700%.
Yeah. People
Yeah.
like slow roll you in the car, driving by. Like it's really fucked up.
Yeah.
But people like friends of like the parents of brides and grooms say really fucked up stuff to me at weddings.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Jen Goldberg. Hey, I don't know if you know that
Guy
or not.
said he wanted to see you shower.
He wanted to watch me bathe in
God.
it was like this like fucking wedding that was in like a horse. It felt like there was stables. Like
I don't know what was going on.
there was like stables nearby, and there was like you could wash horses. And he was like, I was dancing, and he was like, I would love to watch you bathe. This
By the way, for some reason, to me, when someone says "watch you bathe," it's just I'm imagining someone like giving you a sponge bath. Like
No,
there's,
I think
there's
that's what I was
nothing
imagining,
sexy
too.
about it. It's just like very
Yeah.
like utilitarian. Like, oh, we gotta
Yeah.
get you clean.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, that's your OCD thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna organize it by body part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clean your
I-
parts one by one.
I hope he's dead. So
Me too. Me too.
Okay. Did we
Yeah.
did we say anything yet?
We haven't done
No, we
any.
haven't
We're
done any
still
of these questions.
talking about being naked. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you pick your nose?
Absolutely.
Yes,
oh,
of course.
incessantly so much.
Everybody does,
So
right?
much so to the point where I feel like I'm stretching out my nostrils.
Oh, really?
Genuinely. Like how I feel about like if you fuck a dude with like a big dick for too long, it'll ruin your pussy. Like that's how I feel about I'm like blowing out my nostrils right
You're
now.
fucking the shit out of your nose.
All the time.
I'm
like,
imagining
oh,
in Beetlejuice when he extends his nose out.
Oh,
Like that's
yeah.
what you think is happening.
that's what I legitimately I look at pictures of myself and I'm just like, has my nose gotten bigger? It's from too much fucking picking. I pick my nose so much. It's crazy.
You're making a lot of.
Somebody
you know?
somebody took a like an Instagram video of me where I was like vaping in like a vape bar, not like pot vape, but like somebody was teaching me how to blow like the big O's.
Yeah.
And there's me getting the explanation, and they recorded a video of me. And in the video, I just start picking my nose. I'm like, oh my god, I'm a public nose picker now. I'm like unabashedly
There's
picking
no
my
going
nose
back
now.
from that.
There's no going back.
That's
I will,
hilarious.
You can never run for office.
by the way, I've tasted my boogers because I'm like, "Wait, are these a delicacy or
it came
what?"
from you.
Yeah, you wanna
I'm
know.
not into boogers.
came
I'm not
from
into
you.
boogers. Thank God I'm not into them.
It's a natural curiosity at some point in your
Are
life.
people into it?
yes.
Yeah, people are for
Really?
sure.
People are
into that.
soups into
I mean,
bugs.
I did
Yeah.
eat a couple in like kindergarten. I still remember how
As
they
a
taste.
kid, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
You gotta try
if
'em.
you are somewhere and you don't have anywhere to put it, I mean, just real quick, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're good.
No.
You can't wipe it on your clothes.
No.
I can't. I
Where do you
can't.
guys put your boogers?
I'm a window flicker.
Under the
Right
car
out the
seat.
window.
I do car seat.
By the way, any car I've ever been
Oh, I
in,
can't
any
talk
car
about
I've
this.
ever owned, if they took that car seat off and looked underneath, they would be like, "Dear God, this woman is a monster."
Just got a
Monster. Every time I
I'm just calling it.
whenever I rent a car, I always give it back, and I just want to be like,
car.
You do it in a rental car?
"Oh, I do it anywhere." I'm
Yeah.
borrowing my
You're
friend's
paying
car
for it.
right now.
Watch
I
out
don't.
for the glam cave. Watch out for her.
By the way, I will let you know if I'm gonna pick and wipe. I'll probably wouldn't do that here, but I don't have a car, so I'm borrowing my friend's car right now. And he's always like, "Nicole, I know you pick your nose, and do not fucking wipe it under my seat." I'm like, Blake, I would never fucking do that.
You're for sure
Oh,
doing
I'm for sure
it.
doing it. For sure. I've had the car for 24 hours and I've probably wiped 7 boogers.
my God.
And he has tinted windows, so I am just like
Oh, man, you're flying
pick
free
city.
then.
Oh yeah, unabashedly.
I do love-
I'm like an
yeah.
internet troll. I have no shame at all.
I do love rolling up next to somebody at a stoplight, looking over and seeing them with a full finger straight up their
Yeah,
nose.
yeah.
And just like, I've shade tipped a few guides.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
be
you
like,
have to.
hey now.
You have to
I
be
see
like,
you.
God, how have we not seen Trump pick his nose yet? That's like a fucking.
We probably have, and we just can't even.
Can you imagine the shit the
It's
Secret
not even
Service
registered.
sees him
Yeah.
do?
Ugh, I can't.
Picking his butt, picking his nose. all
Oh,
over
he
the place.
definitely scratches his butthole and smells
all
it.
the time?
Yeah.
He for sure does.
Fucking
The
sure.
swamp ass on that motherfucker.
Swamp did he do that?
There's probably
Fucking-
one Secret Service guy that he gives his boogers to.
For sure. The guy
Yeah.
just sits there with like a handkerchief and he's like, "All right, sir, because you can't have his DNA anywhere."
I'm going to throw
Save
up.
it
I'm
for the
serious.
Let's
This is
move
for
on
the-
to the next
I
question.
can't.
This
I
is for the
can't.
library someday.
Okay, next question. Next
God,
question.
No,
Okay.
no
Okay.
more.
Okay,
fine.
Nicole, who is your secret crush?
Who is my secret crush?
Yeah, I was trying. It was for you, Barbara. I was trying to change the subject.
Who's your secret crush?
Secret crush now?
Yeah.
I don't really have one.
Secret crush.
I don't have like. I mean, I don't really have. I'm not like I'm definitely the girl who likes a guy, and I'm just like, hey, I like you. Like, there's no secret. Like,
Yeah.
I just like get right to it. But there's nobody I'm into right now. I mean,
Yeah, I haven't had like a big crush in a second.
I haven't had a big crush in a while, and that's kind of a bummer because having a big crush is fun.
It's
fun.
so fun.
super
But you
fun.
have to like, it has to be somebody you see regularly because it can't be like an internet shit doesn't count anymore. It has to be like a work, it has to be someone you're seeing like on the reg. It
Yeah,
doesn't
something
really
that's
work.
making you
I
act
love-
kind of stupid.
I love like
Yeah.
a flirty glance where it's like you guys are just like shooting bedroom eyes and like nobody in the room knows.
Yeah.
And that's like the best. But I don't have that. I wish
That's
I
what
did.
we get from not having like regular day jobs or going to school anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
That's where
I
you
just
usually find
can't. I
crushes.
can't with the comics. I just can't.
No, you can't have a crush on a comic. You could
Yeah.
fuck one, sure.
Yeah,
And I'm
absolutely.
marrying one. You'll do
Yeah.
that.
But I can, fuck
No,
until
my
the-
crushes on comics last very short now. Like,
Oh,
I'll get
so
it for
short.
5 seconds.
Yeah. Comic crushes they burn hard and fast and they're
Yep.
done. And then you're like,
Thank
was
God.
I ever into
Like,
him?
oh, you're very charismatic. That joke was great. Oh, your next joke is you hate women. Great.
Yeah.
In and
No,
out.
yeah,
in and out. Real
yeah,
fast.
no. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
So I don't have a crush at all. Let me think if there's any. Nope, none.
Do you have like a big celebrity crush?
Nope. Not that I can think of.
I was going to say, what is your worst habit? But I think we know that. Okay. This is a good. What was the last thing you searched for on your phone?
Oh, good question.
find
Let's check it
out.
out.
Let me look.
I think I looked for this quiz, so I
How do you find that?
don't know actually.
Yeah, how do you find that?
It's just like Google history.
I just put in, maybe if you put in a letter and you'll see what came up. Like I just looked up showbizpizza.com.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, there's a history. Oh. Things I searched for.
Oh, I was Googling a drag race from last week because I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, it's kind of boring. Just have comics names.
Oh. Because I'm trying not to eat a lot of sugar right now. I searched the sugar content in Quest cookie dough, the
Oh,
protein bar.
Yeah.
Oh, he just. Oh, okay.
It's a
Very
very
little,
low
right?
glycemic index. It's 4 grams
But they
of
have,
net
like-
carbs, which is the thing I'm trying to. Net carbs are good. I just need to
Yeah.
keep my net carbs low every day. Oh, this is a great one. Can dicks grow hair on the tip?
Can they?
It came back so inconclusive because everything kept just talking about hair on the shaft.
Right.
I don't remember who I was talking to, probably a comedian, but she was saying how she hooked up with a dude who had like hair on the tip of his dick.
No.
So when he peed, it would like pike off the tip of his dick. And I was like, that can't be a thing.
That
I was like, did he have a deformed dick? Like, are you sure about that? Like, it just, I don't know. Anyways,
Never
it just
heard of this.
never heard of this either.
Fucking Charlie
You know what I
Brown's
bet it
head.
was? I bet it was hair from the shaft that was so long it was going on to the
That's
head.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But
maybe.
anyways, it just was such an inconclusive
I'll tell
internet search.
you right now, if I had a dick and there was hair on it, I would tweeze that hair.
Absolutely.
But you know that there's like, I'll get like a neck hair once in a while that I didn't know, and they'll be long as fuck. So
Yeah,
you can-
I know.
Sprouts out
you
of
know.
nowhere.
Yeah.
You get like a 3-inch one
It's
out of
so
nowhere.
crazy.
But then
Sometimes
you have
you're
to tweeze it right away.
And then
Yeah.
of course
Yeah.
I think
For sure.
guys are dumb. So
That's what I
Yeah.
meant. That's what my point was.
And then once you find it, you're like, I'm a monster.
Yeah.
I know as you
Yeah.
get older, those fucking long.
There's no grace period.
No.
I don't know how you don't see the progress happening.
It's so weird.
Boom, out of nowhere.
So all of a sudden I'll just be like, what?
Yeah. 34th birthday this year. Woke up, 3-inch chest hair.
Yeah.
Felt great. I was like,
at this
oh,
point,
wow,
I'm not
happy
even
birthday to
tweezing
me.
my nipple hair. I don't even care. It's fine. It's dark. It's long. It's floss. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't care.
I like doing it.
My
love
favorite thing is
tweezing.
just tweezing my bikini line.
Me too. I
Could
tweeze my
I
bikini
get
line, too.
lost in an ingrown? I am methodical about my ingrowns. I went and bought diabetic needles that you can use to, so I can pick out the ingrown hairs better. Oh, you guys, it's
fun.
next.
Girl.
This is our most gross out episode.
I am
fascinated.
the grossest person. I have no. I don't give a fuck. I'm disgusting.
You don't watch those fucking YouTube videos.
Oh,
but-
absolutely. I watch every
I hate them.
Dr. Pimple Popper. Not only that, there's this
No.
Russian lady who takes out ingrown hairs with a
Oh,
needle, and it is
shit.
just like, I love it.
I like it on myself, and I think I would enjoy doing it on someone else, but I don't want to watch it on TV.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
TV.
She just got a TV show. She's moving from YouTube.
Dr. Pimple
Dr.
Popper?
Pimple.
I know. My
She's getting
mom.
a
My
full
mom
TV.
called me today and told me she goes, your girl's getting a show. I'm like,
Hell yeah, girl.
everybody in my family knows it's a deep. By the way, it's what I watch before I go to sleep.
Oh my god.
I watch I love lipoma extractions so much. Well,
Oh,
I was
man.
pre-med. I wanted to be a dermatologist.
Okay,
so
well, that
makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck you guys. It's still not okay.
No,
Oh,
it
it's
is.
so deep. It's so deep. I love
do
it
find
so much.
very fascinating.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I really like. This is so okay. I love tweezing my bikini line because of like how deep in the hair goes.
Girl, I know.
And you
Those
pull it
roots
out
are
and you're
deep,
like,
and you
yeah.
pull it out. Yeah.
And then
Uh-huh.
it keeps coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it
I see
curls,
that.
and you're like, ooh, we got a curler. Like all I can imagine is Barbara having just super curly ingrowns.
Probably.
That's my
I mean,
thought
when
about
I
you.
got them, they're,
Yeah.
Yeah. No big deal.
Love it.
Barbara just raised both of her eyebrows like a real creep, everybody.
got those ingrowns.
Love them.
Okay,
God.
what was the last thing you texted? Or that, besides us, if you're texting us about this?
Last thing I texted, it was probably you guys. Before that, it was, no. Jerron Horton got a dog. And I said, oh my God, you got a dog. And he said, yes, I did. I said, oh my God, more pics, ASAP. And he said, I'm doing something right now. I'm like, all right, well, just send them when you can.
Send them when you can.
That's great.
Send them when you can.
It should go without saying.
It is
Yeah.
deep how much I love dogs.
Oh, I get that too. I know.
He got a bull terrier, a white bull terrier.
I love bullies.
Aw.
Oh my god.
And he lives close to me. I can't wait to see this dog all the time.
Does
I'm
it have
super
big stupid
excited.
ears?
Just big. The whole thing's just big and stupid. It's a floppy bull terrier. Just
Yeah.
can't wait.
Little babe.
I'll show you guys. I have it on airplane mode right now. Otherwise, I'd bring it up. But
Oh,
I'll show
yeah.
you later.
Perfect.
Very excited. Okay, what as seen on TV product do you secretly want to buy?
Ooh.
What's the like?
Damn, let's look
late night?
them up.
Oh, this isn't a secret right off the bat.
You know-
go ahead.
The petty egg.
Oh,
Oh.
that tracks with you.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
think of that pile of dead skin. Come on. I know. You just want to have a box of dead skin.
You guys, I'm the most disgusting person.
You don't have one.
I know. It's terrible. Somebody send it. It's on my Amazon wish list. No, it isn't, but it should be. Probably the petty egg. Something
Those
body
do look
function-ish.
pretty great.
I remember the slap chop. I was so into that, and I got it, and it was it's good. but-
It just chopped vegetables,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, you go.
What was the one that they had so many fucking commercials for it? Like with that like redhead lady. They always had. I can't remember. I don't know. Sorry, I'm useless.
Trying to think of the famous ones. There was the George Foreman girl.
ShamWow?
I do love.
Shamwow's
I
so
have the
hard.
George Foreman.
George, do you still use it?
Oh yeah.
I have not used one in probably since college.
They're
but
so handy.
man, they are really handy.
They're great. Yeah.
Sandwiches.
I usually just put everything in a pan and do it in a pan at this point.
Me too. I don't microwave anymore.
Yeah, I don't microwave. The only time I microwave is if it's like I want to like reheat my coffee and like be on the go.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, I don't usually get to
Brave coffee,
that. It doesn't
that's
get cold. Yeah.
You're like, yeah. Of course, coffee. It all comes back to coffee. That's pretty much the only thing. Like if I think about things I've microwaved in the past week, it's just that.
Okay, we've got the Nutri-Slicer, which is like the zoodle maker.
Oh, that's fun. The zoodle maker. Yeah. That's something
The
recently.
Robo Twist, which puts on can lids to reseal a can.
Oh.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I don't need
I
that.
don't think we need that.
Wait,
Yeah, that's
like I'm gonna have to look into that.
I think it's like you
flippin'-
open dog food and then you can like reseal.
Oh, was that what it is?
It's like it's like a jar, like a glass jar.
it's so a mason jar.
Like it's
a
showing
mason
an
jar.
olive jar.
Test the Snuggie. The Snuggie is an
Oh,
as
the
seen on
Snuggie.
TV.
Oh yeah, well
Yeah.
I don't
Well, she already
need. I have
has.
several
Well, you have
Snuggies.
several.
Do you have several
Yeah.
Snuggies?
Several.
Tess, I don't know who you are, but I love it.
I mean, you know enough.
I mean, everything between the coffee and the Snuggie.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
living my best. Snuggies are like robes, by the way. You don't have to wear them with
Yes,
a
they-
blanket.
We know.
Yes, they are.
We know exactly what they are.
No, but
Yeah, there's a reverse. The reverse. Yeah, Tess, we know that a Snuggie is like a robe. You just put it on backwards.
Tess was like, I don't know if you know this, but the
I
Snuggie.
don't put it on backwards. I just wear it like a robe.
You wear the Snuggie like a robe.
Yeah, you don't have to wear it the stupid way. You can wear it the classy way.
Okay, here's the flip flippin' fantastic, which I guess just makes like pancakes or eggs. I don't know.
Oh, it's you can do
useless.
poached eggs with it.
Oh,
Okay.
I do have a hard time with poached eggs.
Poached
Me
eggs
too.
are hard.
You know what? Poached eggs. Here's my thing about poached eggs. I like them the way that thing does it, where it's like in its individual cup. But I don't like poached eggs when they're made in a restaurant if they use too much vinegar in the water. That's disgusting.
Got it.
Can you taste the vinegar in the
Sometimes.
egg?
I've
Oh, no.
tasted it.
Sometimes restaurants put in too much vinegar, and I get fucking pissed off.
But at home, I just have a hard time. It gets a little too cloudy on the edges. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't perfected my whirlpool or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck I need.
Yeah,
But I love a poached egg.
yeah, I love a poached egg.
I like a turban twist. That's my.
Wait, a
What's
what?
that?
You guys ever seen that?
Wait, is that
Turban
for drying
twist.
the hair?
Yeah, yeah, it's that hair
I
thing.
gotta get that. I gotta get that.
Oh.
I have like 3 of those from like 1998. Still been using them this entire time. My mom bought them for me. Fucking love them.
So what's the deal? Like, how's that different from a towel?
So it has like a
It
elastic
twists
thing
and then it
that you put it in the
sticks.
back. Like it doesn't fall out. You can like shake
Yeah.
your head. It won't come out. It rules.
That's great.
Yeah, I love my turban twist.
I'm into that.
I got 3 of those. There's also a thing on this list I'm looking
They
at.
also dry your hair faster too.
Yeah, they're pretty great. There's a thing on here called a Sticky Buddy. It's just for removing pet hair, but
Oh, I
the name-
need that.
the
I
name's
need that.
Sticky
Oh my gosh, I
Buddies.
really need that.
Is your buddy a shedder?
I like how we all automatically are like, I need that. I need
By the
that.
way, Tess,
I
it's
need
called
one of
the
those.
Sticky Buddy.
Of course
it's
it
meant
is.
for us.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
you guys both have buddies.
Sticky Buddy.
My buddy.
Okay, we gotta go. Show us one more.
Oh, how about the Turbo Snake? I don't know.
Oh, snaking
The
a
name
drain.
is- the
Oh,
name is
so
fun.
hot.
do
I
like
love that.
Oh, wow. I think we're experiencing something here. You guys are like becoming one. Holy shit.
Okay, we're gonna go get our turbo snake on. We'll be right back.
Oh God. Oh God.
Hey, my name's Jonah Ray. You might have seen me on the latest season of Mystery Science Theater 3000 or heard me on the Nerdist podcast. Well, I got a new podcast that's about 5 years old, but we're moving it over to Max Fun, along with my friend Cash Hartzell.
Hey, everybody.
And my other friend Neil.
Hi. Nailed it.
So it's a music podcast where a lot of people just kind of hang out and talk about music, but so much more. We also take submissions, and so you could hear your band or our music,
Or both.
or both of it.
You could listen to your band play your music.
Yeah. So tune in, why don't you? You could find out about some new bands and maybe just hear us embarrass ourselves as we drink too much.
Not too much.
Well, it's all perspective, isn't it?
Sure is.
Listen to Jonah Radio on maxfun.org.
Hey, everybody, we're back on Lady to Lady and Babs.
And Brandy.
I'm Tess.
And we're with Amy. Or
Nicole.
Nicole.
How often
Does it
people
have
do
your
that is
name?
crazy. People do it all the time.
Yeah.
People call me Amy
I
all
have
the
to
time.
stop because my middle name is Nicole. So in my head, Nicole is a middle name.
Yeah.
So I have to
weird.
like stop and be like, your name is Nicole.
But it is insane how often people call me Amy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
because
know.
I was looking at it on the thing, and for some reason I said the middle one first.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Happens all the time. Don't be sorry. I don't care.
I did that, not that, but I was ordering something from someone who had 2 names that were like first names. So I said, I first addressed them by their last name, which is their first name. And then I wrote back, I'm sorry, and then their first name. And then I meant to do the hand over mouth emoji, but instead I sent the one finger over your mouth. So I'm just picturing her looking at her inbox and it just says, I'm sorry. Shh.
Tell no one.
Yeah.
Those emojis will get you.
I know. That's so embarrassing. Have you guys ever sent a kiss emoji to someone on accident?
I'm pretty careful with mine.
Yeah.
Well, must be nice.
I mean, I feel
don't
like I'm
bust that one
bipolar,
often.
so if I sent that to somebody, they'd be like, she's having an episode.
What are your most used emojis, you think?
I mean,
I'll tell
upside
you
down
right now.
smiley face, upside down smiley face, and and smiley face with money eyes.
Oh, that's a good
Upside down
one.
smiley face?
yes.
Upside down
Have you
smiley
not
face
seen
is
that
great.
Babs, you're taking this to a whole new level for me.
one? It's great.
You've got to do. I'm really basic. I use this one a lot. The shrug.
Oh, yeah. I
that's
use
good.
the face palm one.
Face palm's a popular one. Oh, I like the male disco dancer a lot.
Yeah.
And
I like
the cowboy.
I like the two big eyes looking to the side.
Oh yeah,
I'm a big fan of that one.
that's a good one.
I got the ska flag.
I love the lady dancer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Toilet emoji, obviously. Taco. I do the taco and the eggplant emoji a lot. Like if I'm
Yeah,
talking about I'm into a dude, I'll be like taco and the eggplant.
Fuck yeah. I do like to sext Sean. Yeah, I'll send him like an
Oh
eggplant.
yeah,
and a
my
peach.
most recent one is the
Upside down.
It's
I'm
so
gonna have to
good.
start
Oh,
using
the
it
tongue
more.
one. I can tell I've been talking to a guy with the tongue ones.
I love that she's got a heel. You've got the high heel in there too.
Yeah.
Oh, the crown, the queen crown.
Well, to be fair, our other podcast, Britney's Instagram or Britney's Gram, we talk about Britney Spears' Instagram. She uses the high heel and the apples. That's why I have them in my
Yeah.
recent ones
Yeah.
because I have to like
Mimic her style.
mimic.
Fair.
Okay. So lady
Yes.
problems.
That's the segment we're in.
If you have a lady problem, send it to us at ladytoladycomedy@gmail.com. We will give our best to give you advice. Give our best. Do our best to
We'll
give you
give our
advice.
best. We'll do our best.
Do our best.
Put our service to the test.
Na, 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 na,
Na,
na.
na, 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 na. Okay, I don't know the words.
Candelabra was kind of hot in that movie, right?
I didn't
fuck
see
it.
the new one.
Yeah.
He was-
I'm talking about
oh,
the
you
old
mean
one.
the old
He
one.
was
the
on
animated
fire.
Lumiere.
Yeah.
Lumiere,
He was
yeah.
he was a real horny candelabra. In that
And he was
movie.
French, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
that's
the
a
French are
fuckable
horny.
candelabra.
Yeah.
Aren't all French cartoons horny?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one I can think
Yeah,
of.
Pepe Le Pew. He's like, I'm stinky and horny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he could still get it.
Everyone in Amelie was horny and kind of cartoonish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cartoonish. Yeah.
Oh, the guy in that movie.
All the
was so
French people I
cute.
bet are
So cute.
horny.
I dated a French guy, super horny.
Super horny?
Also told me I was fat. But yeah, super horny.
God.
Yeah.
That's not going to get you what you want when you're horny.
Yeah, he goes, I did not mean that. I go, you grabbed my butt and you told me that I need more muscle.
I am an asshole. I
What
cannot
don't you
help
understand
it.
about it? He's like, I did not say you were fat. I said you needed more muscle. I was like, well, absence of muscle is presence of fat. He's like, he goes, you put words in my mouth. I go, you're a fucking idiot.
Did you still fuck him after?
No, I just got him deported.
Oh, there you go.
French accents are nice.
Go.
They're the best.
I really like. Yeah, French is probably my. I like like
I
South
lose
American.
it Scottish. I lose it over
Scottish?
Scottish.
I can't
yeah.
understand
Ooh, I'm
Scots.
going to Scotland soon. I can't wait.
Yes.
girl,
Just
yeah.
troll that D
I'm
all
going to
over
so
Scotsies.
much.
So much D. So much
Can you
D.
guys understand them?
It doesn't
It
matter.
can be pretty intense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It doesn't matter. But like,
Also,
I want a
after a
guy
day,
who
I'll
looks
be
like he's
fine.
going to get into a bar brawl and then eat my pussy for like 3 hours.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. An aggro man with a beard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just
There you
use that
go.
thing as clean up when you're done eating. You know.
Okay. Okay.
Lady problems. Lady problems. Lady problems. Do you have them? Lady problems. Do you have them? People have them.
Hi, ladies. Hoping you can help me with what feels like a bit of a silly lady problem. A few weeks ago, I met someone at an event and we hit it off. Like big time connection, lots of butterflies, chemistry,
Ooh, yes.
the works. Yes.
It's the best.
I've been on a lot of dates since my last relationship ended 9 months ago, but I haven't felt anything until I met this guy. So the problem is, he lives in LA, I live in San Francisco. It's not the longest distance in the world, but for something new, it feels like a long way to go for a date. We've been texting since the event, but I'm starting to feel like I need to make a move if it's going to go anywhere. I want to invite him up here, but I don't want to seem too thirsty. Vice versa on going down there. I like him and I want to hang out with him more, but I can't figure out a way to do that without putting myself way out there. Any advice? Love you guys. 500 miles of thirst.
Oh, this is tough.
I mean, okay, this isn't the right answer, but
this is what I would do.
yeah. Yeah. I think you fake a different reason to come down here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a good way of doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
You fake a business trip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
I happen to be down here.
pack
for-
a blazer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Best friend from college who lives in Australia happens to be coming to LA for work.
Yeah.
You haven't seen her since college because she lives in Australia. So you're going to go there. Sounds like a great
Yeah.
excuse.
Because I think it's worth investigating, and I don't think San Francisco, LA is far enough apart that I think it's workable. I think
Yeah.
it's a workable
Oh, it's
distance.
definitely workable. Yeah.
SF LA feels easier than East Side, West Side LA.
It does.
Sure.
Why does it feel?
It really does. It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely rather date somebody in the Bay than.
Yeah,
Then
because
Santa Monica.
Then in Venice.
absolutely, because East Side, West Side, you'd be expected to see them on a regular basis, and like you
Yeah.
may as well go to San Francisco.
There's
if you're
too
gonna go
much
to West
pressure,
Side.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think that is exactly what I would do. Like you just in a
agreed.
month or in a month be like, oh, I'm actually going to be in LA, for a weekend.
Yeah.
That's all you say. I'm going to be in LA.
Yeah, so don't
Then
address
they-
it beyond that.
They
Yeah.
drop.
Yes.
They're like,
Yeah.
oh, we should hang out.
Yes.
So
And
then
don't
they
tell
get
him
to
too
set up the
far out.
date.
Don't tell him too far out. Make it sound last minute.
Oh. Yeah.
Be
I
like,
agree.
hey, I just found out my friend's going to be there. I'm going to LA. Or like whatever it is, make it sound last minute.
But
So
what
it
does
wasn't
she do
premeditated.
then, like besides hang out? Like,
enjoy Los Angeles.
well, I mean, if you have, I guess hopefully you have other friends.
Here's the
down
thing.
here.
I think the alleged work trip or whatever happens, quote unquote, before you guys meet up, and then you just spend the weekend fucking this guy.
Hey, girl, listen.
Yeah.
Come meet us. Come hang out with
Sure,
us.
come to our shows.
Come to some
yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
Come down on a Friday, have your quote work thing on Friday, come
Yeah.
to Sauce and hang out with us. And then Saturday and Sunday you got the weekend.
Or you can just say that you're going to be a special guest on a podcast. We're not going to be a special guest on the podcast, but you can tell them that you're gonna, and then
He's
that's
like,
what you're coming down
you
for.
don't do that at all. What are you
He's
talking
like, wait, you
about?
listen to what podcast is it? And then he listens to this episode, and then he figures it all out, and then you're
then
fucked.
it's
Then you have to
fun.
kill him. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck 'em
Murder.
first though.
No,
Is
yeah.
there anything to waiting for him to make the? I mean, I couldn't. I'm too impatient.
I know, and I'm too direct. I would just
Yeah.
be like, hey, come here. Or I'm coming there.
Give it a shot. Who cares?
I think it's worth a shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless he pulls the move on you first, which would be great.
Yeah.
But I think one of you should.
Absolutely.
And if you
Or
want
just
to,
be a
fuck it, why
bitch to
not?
him and see what happens. That's usually what I do. And then I just burn the whole house down.
Also an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I'm super single. Don't ever take my advice on anything. Anytime people are like, what should I do? I'm like, not listen to me. That is the top of the list.
This is exciting, though. I hope it works out.
I know.
Yeah, that is very exciting.
That is a really
By
fun
the way, I
feeling.
think when she was talking about the butterflies of being into somebody, like just the whole idea of like having a crush on somebody, like, and I haven't had that in a while. Like I was like jealous of that butterfly
I
feeling.
know that'd be
Yeah.
It really
Like,
is a great
that's-
feeling.
Must
So
be
try
nice.
to listen. As much as you want to like get this thing going, what's this girl's name? 500 miles of
500
thirst.
miles of
thirst.
Listen,
Yeah.
500 miles of thirst. Hold on to that butterfly feeling for a little bit. Don't jump into the reality because the reality.
It's always gonna suck somehow.
Yeah. So
yeah.
it's just like enjoy where you are right now and maybe let it breathe a little bit and see what happens. But I think that butterfly feeling you're having is so fun and you've probably lost your appetite.
Well, that's what's
Which is like
fun
the
about,
best.
That's what's fun about this long distance thing is if she comes and they have like a fun weekend, you still get to have that butterfly thing as you go away.
Yeah.
It extends the butterfly
Yeah,
period.
the long distance
Yeah.
thing is like,
Honeymooning.
I mean, it's hard, but
Yeah. Hold on to the butterflies as long as you can because they're super fun and I
Yeah.
miss that.
Mm-hmm. And even like best case scenario, you're with this guy forever. You're never gonna come back to this initial phase
Yeah.
right now where
Right.
you're
Yeah.
super giddy. So
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you're
Take
never
your
going to
time.
come back to the phase where you're writing to girls who run a podcast being like, hey, what do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, enjoy. I recommend Elysian Park is a romantic place. There's like some cool swings. You can like go hiking and there's some cool swings that look at the mountains.
Yeah, that's nice.
Griffith Park. I like parks.
Me too. Yeah, yeah.
you can go to meet him in a park somewhere.
Hollywood Lake Park,
No
so many
solid
dogs.
plans. Just
Yeah.
come down to a park and hang out until he shows up.
There you go. Check out those LA parks.
What part of LA does he live in?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe
maybe.
determine some stuff.
But you know what? Maybe he lives in the West Side, so no one's dating him. So he's just wide open.
Yeah. Wait, let us
Yeah.
know who he is because we want him.
Because if we can give your leftovers, that'd be great. But also, please update us on this. We always say
Yeah.
this to update us, but I really want an update. on
Yeah, I
this
would
for
love
sure.
to hear
Yeah.
how this
And
goes.
like, come down sooner than later, so you don't do that thing where you text for too long.
Yes,
You
texting
know?
too long.
Yeah,
is
don't text for too
death.
long. That's
Yeah.
it's worse.
Death.
Because at some point you'll realize he sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just it's so boring to be.
Yeah.
Being clever over text is exhausting.
Exhausting.
It is not fun.
And there's
to
only
keep
so many
up.
times you can call your girlfriends to be like, hey, what do I say at this point?
Yeah,
Because I'm
it's
running
just-
out of shit.
That's why Tinder's terrible because it's like everything fades immediately. Like you get initial interest and then it's just gone.
Yeah. Oh, Tinder, what a fucking wasteland.
You guys want to do another one?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Hey, ladies. First off, I just want to say that I'm a big fan of yours. I've been listening to your podcast since 2012 when I was in college.
Oh my God, 2012. Holy shit.
Remember
It's
2012?
Been a minute. Long story short, since graduating college in 2016, I've been working at a restaurant. I started here for my senior year of college and found the work environment to be warm, energetic, exciting, and creatively stimulating. But those great qualities have gotten in the way of me pursuing my career after college. And I've gotten to a point where I've been working here for 2 years as a waitress and find it hard to put myself out there into the professional world. Although I don't see my time here as a total waste because I picked up a new language in the meantime, however, I find it difficult to find answers for what I've been doing for the past 2 years, both on my resume and in interviews, of which I haven't gotten one. I'm desperate for answers and simply don't know how to start looking for jobs in PR, advertising, and marketing. I don't think I'm the strongest copywriter, but my drive and fire can get any job done flawlessly, and I'm proud of that fact. I would love any advice you could give me about how to put myself out there and catch the eyes of recruiters.
I mean, I could answer this in my sleep. Because I used to work in the working world. I used to work in advertising.
Where have you not worked?
I've had so many jobs. It's fucking insane. Like I've studied archaeology, like on an archaeological site. But I did
Indiana Jones.
I wanted to be Indiana Jones so badly. I was
Yeah.
obsessed with him. I was
great.
truly like I wanted to be him. But I did work in advertising. And how I got into advertising, I lied on my resume,
You
and
gotta
I
lie
got a
on your resume.
headhunter.
Yeah.
Just lie on your resume. Find someone you know who works in advertising, just works in it, and who's willing to corroborate your lie. That's it.
That's the thing. And that's my advice for everyone in every field. Lie on your fucking
Fake it till you
resume.
make it. No one's truly fact checking it.
No. I mean, they have to be plausible. Yeah.
Yeah,
It has
just
to be
know somebody
exactly.
who works within that company.
Yes.
Just be like, hey, contact this person and give the name of your friend who works there and be like, yeah, I worked on a project. Say you worked somewhere freelance. That's what I did. I said I worked at 3 different ad agencies doing freelance projects and that they could contact this point person if they wanted to. And it was all of my friends who had worked in advertising. And then I got a job. And within 6 months, I had done like freelance advertising jobs and I got fully hired by an ad agency. So like that's literally it. Just fucking lie.
Why don't you just ask the people at those ad agencies for jobs?
Because you do have to have.
You have to have
I'm
experience.
saying the friends who are lying for her are like
They can't
why
get.
aren't
They can't. You
helping her?
can't.
Probably
They can't
can't.
necessarily
Yeah,
get
I
her
mean
a
that's how I
job.
got my first waitressing job. That's how. Yeah, when you haven't worked in a field at all, and I don't mean like
I
say
mean,
you were.
I'm not comfortable. I can't do it.
Oh,
honestly.
get into
I'm
it.
too
You have
scared.
to. Yeah.
But
I
what
mean,
if she's not though? Because we need an option that is not lying on the resume. That can't be the only
Well,
option.
I can't give you
That's
another
my best
option.
advice. Honestly, if you're trying to break into a new field where you have nothing, and I don't mean a huge lie, I mean like you intern. So if you have nothing, you need something to start with.
Yeah, but why doesn't she actually do the thing? Like intern somewhere.
Yeah. Well, why don't you go intern somewhere then? I mean,
Do that.
Interning
guess,
is a
yeah.
good idea. Yeah. Or like if you want to work in advertising and marketing, the restaurant you're working at, do they have a Twitter and Instagram, all that
Yeah,
shit?
offer to do that, yeah.
Do the social media for the place you work at. And then that's technically something that you've done on your resume. You can
Yeah.
be, oh, I've worked in social media. I did it for this restaurant. Like, you can bend the truth a little bit with
That's
stuff.
what
also,
I mean.
if-
I'm
if
not
you
saying
were-
like a bold-faced lie, but
Yeah.
like you have to
Yeah,
bend
yeah,
the
yeah.
truth a
You
little
guys
bit.
were saying a bald-faced lie. You were literally saying a lie about
Oh,
working
yeah,
at a
those two-
company.
No. I mean, mine weren't bold-faced lies. They were like,
Yeah.
they were things I had done because I ultimately got into social media marketing, but I basically was like, oh, I had done the social media on this project. I had done the marketing strategy. Granted, I had worked in marketing for years before this. I had worked in marketing and sales for 6 years before I got a job in advertising.
So you had a resume.
But
to
you
go
have
off
to
of.
know how to zhuzh a little bit. I mean,
You
like,
have to zhuzh.
Yeah,
women
yeah.
in particular are not comfortable. Men do this all the time on their resume. You got to talk yourself up a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
And if you have jack shit and you have someone in your life that's a resource that will corroborate a place that you worked,
Yeah.
fucking do it, dude.
yeah.
If you're good at what you do and that's going to get your foot in the door and save you a year of unpaid work, fucking lie on that resume.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
If you can, I can't do that. All I know is that I can't do it, so would give advice to somebody, if they're super not comfortable doing it. But doing a weekend of something and then pretending that was a job.
however you want to call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would also say that when the jobs that I get interviews for are the ones that I took the time to write a personal cover letter for. And that is so annoying. And the most annoying part, you want to have a copy and pasted cover letter. You can just blah, blah, blah. When I've taken the time to like write a thoughtful cover letter, that's when I get called in for stuff.
Also,
Goes the longest, yeah.
Yeah. And if you're good at like,
sorry, go ahead.
oh, and like if you're applying for advertising jobs, show in your cover letter that you can write a catchy sentence. Your first sentence, don't let it be, I hope you are well. get their attention right off the bat, because what you're trying to do is get people's attention with
this
your
is
copy.
why I'm going to fit there. This is,
Even something more clever than that. Like if you're specifically looking at that first sentence or two,
Right.
spend a lot of time thinking about that and have it be very unique and concise and what you would want in an ad.
Yeah, and I would say 2 years is not that long.
It's really not.
People are not. That's not like a
Right out of
10-year gap. And
college.
the thing is, all these people were in your shoes at one point. They all started somewhere. They all worked in restaurants until they worked here. They all know what it's like to be you. So what you have to do also is apply to everything. Go online and apply to everything related to what you want.
Yeah.
Also personalize at the same time. Don't send out, carbon copies.
Yeah.
But you just have to put in those hours of like applying to every fucking single thing.
And also apply to a headhunting agency. Is she in Los Angeles? Did she say where she's
No,
based?
I don't think
Just
she's
to
in
where
Los
she's
Angeles.
based, yeah.
There's a lot of headhunting agencies that specialize in advertising. If that's if that's the area you want to be in, get in with one of them. And then also, if you went to college, which you said you did, tap into your alumni network.
Absolutely.
Go into your alumni network, figure out who works at ad agencies, reach out to them and be like, hey, fellow alum, want to get into this? Please, is there any opportunity for me to like shadow you for a day? See if that's even something you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think asking for shit is, like Tess was saying, is something that I was not comfortable doing as a woman for so long, and now I am way more, and it has gotten me so much further in this career. Is just being like, just ask for it. That's what they're there for. People want to help you.
Yeah.
You just have to like put yourself in front of them.
Yeah.
And try to think outside of the box about like what PR, advertising, and marketing actually is, and where you have actually used that in your life. We live in an age now where everybody is marketing themselves every fucking day of your life. So you're doing this passively all the time. Do you have friends that are in a band? Are there bands playing shows? Write a press release for them. Boom, you did PR for them. And now you have that for your portfolio. Like build out a portfolio that you can like show.
Yeah.
And if
any kind of writing
that kind of
job,
stuff.
you've got to have samples. Like people hit me up for writing work all the time, and I'm like, cool, can you send me your samples? Oh, I don't have any. Well, okay.
Yeah, you gotta have something.
I can't. So like if you don't have good samples, make sure you have those.
Yeah. I'd say a website too, like for all this stuff. Like have like a landing page that you can get to be like, hey, this is what I've this is what I've done. Here's projects I've worked on. Because you can also like judge that stuff up too to make it seem bigger in that way too.
And also like be on all the social media. You know, be on Twitter, be on Instagram, have an active presence. People like that. It's especially when you're in marketing. All of those social media platforms are a huge part of marketing. So if you're not on them, that just looks bad. Like you don't need to be hella active. You don't need to be posting every single day, but show that you know how to use it. Show that you have a unique voice on it, because that's ultimately in marketing where you're going to be marketing to people. You need to
Definitely.
You need to know what turns people on and what gets, likes and views and retweets.
Yeah, the best people in marketing are the ones that can like play that game, but then also can like add something new to it as well.
Totally.
So
Binge watch Mad Men.
Oh, yes. Just do that anyway, because that's
Fun,
such a
like,
good
side-
show.
Yeah, I mean, do that no matter what. Yeah.
just like Don Draper it up. Start drinking
Drink a
during
bunch
the day.
of whiskey.
I actually got my first
Yeah.
advertising gig from a guy that I called Draper.
Really?
Remember my friend
yeah.
though? He would just go into his office and he would, okay.
This is behind the candelabra.
Oh, okay.
I just realized I should stop there. But and then you just keep going. LinkedIn. On a practical note, LinkedIn has for like a month. They have a free trial where you can job search on there for a month.
Oh,
which is pretty
that's
sweet.
good.
Yeah, there's a decent.
And I
amount
mean,
of jobs on there.
even after that month, if you're on a job search, just bump up, spend the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say throw everything at the board, basically.
Yeah, I have resisted getting a LinkedIn for a long time, and I'm still kind of pissed that I have one. Don't find me there. But it is like if you're looking for like advertising kind of work, have a LinkedIn.
Oh, LinkedIn! What a little fucking pimple on our
It really is the booger on our whole portfolio.
on the
booger? Who said
under our car
booger?
seat.
But yeah, it's decent for finding jobs.
Yeah.
But good luck. You got this. Just I think don't feel that bad.
Fake
2
it till you
years is
make
not
it.
crazy
Fake
at
it till
all.
you make it.
Yeah.
Oh, and make sure your resume is only one page.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And like looks good.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
hold on,
look
hold
up
on, hold
good
on.
ones online. There's a lot of good examples.
Lindsay Adams told me about this website that's really great for helping format resumes.
Mm.
And I just texted her to get it, and she hasn't written me back. But if she texts back while we're recording, I'll say it.
Well, we're done. So.
Yeah.
Then we're done. Fuck it.
We'll post
Just
it.
hit me up on Twitter, and I'll
We
tell
can
you what
respond
it is.
to the email.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
we'll respond to it.
Okay,
Where
cool,
can people
yeah.
find you on Twitter, though, if they want to find you?
Twitter at Nicole Aimee, NicoleAimee. On Instagram, same thing. Facebook, same thing. Snapchat, same thing. I mean, fuck it. I'm everywhere. Just Google me. Go to my website at Nicole,
Which is Nicole
which is
Aimee?
NicoleAimee.com.
Yeah.
everything's
Check her out
everything's Nicole
live
Aimee.
and she has a podcast coming out soon. Which
I have a podcast
sounds
coming
really
out. We don't know.
cool.
It's a social experiment. It's about I met a fellow lady comic, and we talked for 10 minutes, and we enjoyed talking to each other. And then we thought, wouldn't it be interesting? Because I think so often we like meet people on the internet, like in comedy, and we just kind of get to know them on the internet. We never actually get to know them as a person. So she and I basically have vowed to only speak on the podcast. Her name's Nikki Bon, and literally the only interaction I have with her is recorded on a podcast. Like when she comes over, we don't even talk. We just podcast, and then she leaves.
That's so interesting.
Wow.
So you
Really
only text
interesting.
about when you're going to podcast?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fun.
interested to hear this.
And like I'll see her on social
Cool.
media, and I'll be like, "Oh, she's doing that," but it's never. I'll never let myself go in depth on it.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
only let myself go in depth on the podcast. And we talk about super personal stuff, and then just like super superficial stuff as well.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
so fun.
I like that idea.
We're thinking about calling it "Getting to Know You," but we're not sure yet. So
We'll go to
Speaking of getting to know you, King and I, the musical does not hold up. Barbara and I saw it together last
Very
year.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know we love it. Anything that's a musical.
It was-
Both of us were like,
all right, well, Tess, I think this is
Little
where we're breaking up because
comedy.
I don't like musicals.
Whoa.
Unless it's Rent.
This
That's
is
it.
it.
unless it's Rent. What the hell?
That's it.
Okay, I'm so torn right now.
Rent is my favorite musical.
It's so good.
Brandy's not a musical fan.
I'm not a musical fan.
I'm not a musical fan at all whatsoever, but Rent is the only thing that does it for me. Maybe it was Rosario Dawson in the
She was
TV.
You saw the movie version before
Yeah.
the live version?
No, I saw the live version.
Okay.
I saw the live version. Yeah, saw the live version when I was in
We had Anthony Rapp on here.
college or whatever. That's amazing.
Yes. Would you light
fucking
my
love it.
candle? One of the best duets of all time.
Best duets. Oh, I love karaoke that shit. That's so hard.
King and I is
right.
bad.
Rent's
Bye.
good. Bye.
The hero kills a dog in Rent. Bye. Thank you for listening to Lady to Lady. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at Lady to Lady Comedy.
Or our individual accounts at Babs Gray, at Brandazzle, and at Testify Barker for our individual tour dates. If you have a lady problem, write us at ladytolady@maximumfun.org.
If you want to mail us, you can send us stuff at P.O. Box 412794, Los Angeles, California 90041. And don't forget to review us on iTunes. Check out our website, ladytoladycomedy.com. That's 2 like T-O, for great merch and info on our show.
We love you. Bye.
MaximumFun.org.
Comedy and culture. Artist owned.
Listener supported.